Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim Santos if you're new, or if you're not new, hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today's video is, some people will find it controversial, some people will agree with me on these things, but I'm gonna be talking about products that I hate that everyone else around me likes. Now, I just want to say something before we get into this. You know, just because I don't like something or I don't get the hype behind a product or it just didn't work for me, doesn't mean it's not gonna work for you. Doesn't mean it's a bad product. I just don't think it's a great product for myself. Makeup, skincare, beauty, fragrance, everything, that's very subjective to one another. We all have different tastes and different types of requirements in terms of our beauty routines or things specifics that we want. With that being said, we're gonna get into this video, but if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get into all the products that I don't like that a lot of people seem to love. The first product I'm going to be talking about is something that I mentioned on my channel a long time ago. This product I featured in a video of overpriced bougie makeup items that are not worth the money, and I want to mention it here because I feel like everyone overhypes this product and I don't see what everyone sees or what's so great about it. And what I'm talking about is the Bobbi Brown Face Base. I'm sorry. Every time I open this, I use this today to do my makeup, and quite honestly, I didn't see a difference of using this versus a regular moisturizer like Pond's or CeraVe or anything that you can find at the drugstore. When you open this up, it smells like lemon pledge. Like, this smells like a cleaner that you use for your hardwood floors, that you just use for your countertops. It doesn't smell like something you should put on your face. Very chemically. The texture of it is just, it's weird, it's bouncy. It's not greasy, but it is at the same time. And for the price, this is so expensive. I want to say, let me check the price on this one because it's actually shocking for what you get. It's shea butter and vitamin E and C. This doesn't have potent vitamin C, I can tell you that already, but let's get the price of this. This shit is $79 Canadian. What? And plus, not to mention, the design of this jar is terrible. So it kind of comes out at the top. It's more slender where the cap is, and it's hard to kind of get the product all out. But honestly, in my opinion, I should say, in my opinion, I just don't see why everyone loves this and raves about it, because quite honestly, you can put Vaseline on your face and it's gonna do the same thing that this product will. So that one, it's a no-go for me. The next product I want to mention to you guys that everyone seems to love, but I just don't. Now, I've mentioned this in that same past video I was talking about with the Bobbi Brown Face Base, and it is the Solay Tan De Chanel. I hate this product. It's patchy, it's messy. I'm not a big fan on the color. The smell doesn't smell bad. It's better than Lemon Pledge, but for what you're buying, it's not worth it. And I feel like all the bougie, like, beauty gurus love this stuff. Trust me, guys, you're not missing out on it if you've ever kind of wanted to try it. I think there's better cream bronzers on the market for what you're getting in this one, and it just didn't blend. Like, I remember using it and it just didn't blend. Doesn't matter if I use my fingers, a sponge, any type of brush. I just didn't like the look of it on my skin. I just feel like it emphasized more of my texture on my face, and it also made me look like I rolled around in a bag of Doritos. And it's my favorite chip, but I don't want to look like it. So, I don't get it. I don't understand. The next one up is a very beloved foundation in the beauty community to beauty lovers all over the world, and I don't like it. What I'm talking about is the Luminous foundation from NARS. It's the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation for the proper name. Now, you may ask, if you don't like it so much, why is it empty? Well, it's empty because right now at work, I'm still wearing makeup, but I'm wearing a mask. So my makeup, it kind of doesn't matter. My makeup game is not at 100, it's at 5% right now. So I'm using this to use up the bottle so I'm not wasting any foundation. So that's why it's empty, because for any other reason, I'm not using it. I just find, this is my problem with the foundation. A lot of people, they say, oh, best coverage, natural looking, very full coverage, but still natural. Sis. In what world? I used to have more dry skin. I find nowadays I'm very combination. One day I can be dry, one day I can be oily, depending on the weather, depending what products I'm using in my routine, it all changes and I hate it. I just want to know if I'm dry or oily. That's it. This foundation, I like more dewier foundations, to be honest. Only one matte foundation that I really like is from Estee Lauder, and of course it's the Double Wear foundation, which is what I'm wearing now. I'll have all the products linked in my description of what I'm wearing on my face. But anyways, in terms of Luminous, I thought I was gonna love this. I thought this was gonna be my favorite foundation. No, this is Oily Cake City. It just looks like I put butter all over my face and I caked it on. It just goes into my creases. My lines, my smile lines, they're craters. The shade is great, like I'm the shade Fiji, but that's the only thing that's really good about it. I just don't understand why everyone loves this so much. I just think there's better high-end foundations on the market. That's my opinion. Next product that everyone seems to like, or I should correct that, everyone with money seems to like, that I don't, is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I bought this because of Jaclyn Hill many moons ago. As you can see, I don't really talk about it. I think I've mentioned it a couple times on my channel, but quite honestly, I've gotten to the conclusion, this is not shit. Once again, it's so overpriced. It's such a shame because the packaging is beautiful. It's just, it feels luxury, but for what you're spending and what you're getting, not worth it. First of all, I don't think, this is 40 milliliters. A lot of other setting sprays are 3 times, 4 times the amount of product that you get inside of them. So that's kind of a waste of money in general. The sprayer on this nozzle is horrible. Instead of getting like a nice kind of even fine mist with this product, you're getting little specks of the product that just sit on the skin. And then it looks like once it dries, you have all these wet spots on your face. It just doesn't coat it evenly and it's too greasy. Even for super dry skin is what I had actually at the time I bought this. I didn't like the feeling. It just felt like putting a very heavy vegetable oil on your skin. I didn't think it was anything special, but you know, I tried to use it up to my best abilities. I would never use this to set your makeup. If anything, I've done that in the past and it makes your makeup look worse. Not even dewy in a nice way. There's better dewy setting sprays out there. It's nothing special in my opinion. So I don't know. If you're dying to try it out, I think you can pass or maybe even get the mini to see for yourself first, but like I said, everyone loves it, but I seem not to, so that's that on the spray. The next one might be a controversial one, but it's just my honest opinion. The Jeffree Star and Shane Conspiracy Palette. Now I bought this palette more so to review on my channel. I didn't have this great interest to buy it. Quite honestly, I don't care for this palette. The color story in here to me, it's very confusing. There's a lot of colors in here that I won't use. The neutral tones, who's not going to use a neutral just to put in the crease or to help blend other crazy colors in here? But like some of these weird pastel tones and very silver gray tones, I don't like on myself. It can look very ashy and just not flattering. Not to mention the packaging, like I get it, it's a cool concept, but when am I gonna bring this with me when I'm traveling? This is gonna be half of the weight in my luggage when I get to the airport and I'm gonna have to pay extra fees just to get on the plane. I don't know, I don't see anything special about this. Everyone raves about this palette, or you don't rave about this palette and you don't like it because you don't support the company, but quite honestly, I just bought it to review it for you guys and I don't use it. So that's just my feelings and my honesty. So the next item, it's not so much I hate it, but I wouldn't buy it again per se. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But it's the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. It's not a bad product. I used to love this back in the day and would constantly use it. But my problem with it is I fell in love and found Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Setting Powder. If you have oily skin, this is great. And I am combination, but even on those days where I'm feeling super oily, I still prefer this setting powder just because it's more finely milled. It's a bit softer on the skin. It gives such a nice blurring effect, and plus it's much cheaper. So I go through more of these than I would this. I'm not having to spend so much to refill than I would having to spend with the Mercier. I know a lot of people who love this, but I don't, like it's not that it's not good. That's not what I'm trying to say here, but just for the amount of people that love it and the other options on the market, it's kind of crazy still, especially now in 2020 when we have so many options on the makeup market to choose from now, and you know, we're still spending tons of money on certain products. So I don't know, to each their own opinion. opinion and including mine. We're gonna get into some concealers that I don't like that everyone seems to love. The first one is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. When I first got this, I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad, especially for a drugstore concealer, I must say. Definitely the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and then also Tarte Shape Tape are really two favorites of mine. And I didn't mind this because it wasn't comparable, I'd say, but it was pretty good for being a drugstore concealer. Now, my third time using this, I kind of started to get more of a feel for the product from when I first started using it. This product can be very drying. It can be very cakey under the eyes, especially if you have a lot of fine lines, just because it's more of that full coverage wear. The foundation in this line is great, but the concealer for me was meh. And everyone still raves about it. I personally think a great alternative if you wanted something like this would be the Covergirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. Now this one is my favorite drugstore concealer. I would say this and the Maybelline Age Rewind are the two drugstore concealers that I'll always use. This one is like Shape Tape, except it's more hydrating. You still get that nice full coverage. The applicator is just the same as the L'Oreal one and also the Shape Tape. It just feels a little bit smoother, more hydrating, and it has a better wear than the L'Oreal, so I don't know. I think this one deserves all the hype in the world, but I don't see what everyone sees with this drugstore concealer. The next concealer I have is also from the drugstore, and quite honestly, I see so many people hype this concealer up, especially in the last while, and the one I'm talking about is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. Now, I do not like this product at all. The first time I used it, when I got home from work, I looked in the mirror and I had two orange triangles underneath my eyes. This concealer oxidizes like no one's business. I don't know if it's just a shade I bought. I got the shade, just medium sand, and it was terrible. I was mortified. I was thinking to myself, how did I help so many people today with two orange triangles under my face? It just oxidized like crazy. Like I said, it looked like I set my under eyes with a bag of Doritos, so that I was not impressed with. I just don't understand what everyone likes, and quite honestly, the coverage is not that great in my opinion. I know they've came out with the Hydrating Camo Concealer, so I'd like to see if that one's any better than this. I feel like I would like that a little bit more, but I don't know. Definitely, I hate it. I don't know why everyone likes it, but I don't like it, so. The next item that a lot of people love that I don't like at all, I find it so difficult to work with, is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I have the Precisely My Brow in my collection. I actually got this 2-pack, which is great. I've had Goof Proof in the past, and it's great the first 3 uses, but after that, the pencil gets so dull. You can't get in between your brow hairs. You can't get that nice kind of shape. I like more of like a carved kind of brow. I like more of a bushy brow, but the thing is, I have so many bald patches in between that I need a fine pencil to get in between my thick, coarse brow hairs and fill in. The Goof Proof is not gonna do that. When they say it's advertised for thick brows, come on, I need a weed whacker to get through these things. That Goof Proof is gonna do nothing. It's dull. So I like Precisely to fill my brows in. I just felt like the Goof Proof, I get what you're doing. It's a different shape in a pencil, but it just dulls out. There's nothing special. People love it. I don't. I've tried it. Not for me. The next item is one I don't have in my collection or in my hands right now, but it is the House of Lashes Lash Glue. That eyelash glue is like putting Gorilla Glue on your lashes. It's not coming off, and if you do try to take it off, it's gonna rip off your eyelids. It's too strong. I get it. Some lashes, you really want them to stick up or the inner corners start to flip up throughout the day. But I'd rather have that problem than the problem that you're gonna have later on when you need to take them off and you have to take a chisel to your eyelash just to knock them off. It ruins your lashes as well too. If you don't really have lashes, I could justify using that product. But you know, I use lash serums. I try to take care of my lashes. I like my fake ones, but my natural ones underneath, I need them every day. I use regular mascara. I don't want to damage them and rip them all off. I just find it's too strong. It's too harsh on your lashes. And as well, I don't like the smell and I've had some reactions to it, so I don't know. Everyone raves about that lash glue. I just rather use Duo. It gets the job done and I just put a little extra on the inner corners and the outsides just so it sticks a bit better. The final product I'm going to be talking about in this video that everyone loves, and I absolutely don't, is a fragrance. Now, I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way because when I say I don't like it for me. When other people are wearing it, I don't get sick, but when it's in my hands like it is now, I can't stand it. And this is the YSL Black Opium fragrance. I don't have grown, I promise you. See, this is what it's doing to me already. Now, when I first smelled this, I absolutely loved it. It's just such a soft, warm scent. I bought this for more so a winter evening fragrance. And when I sprayed it, I regretted it instantly. Oh my God, I can't, I have to close the cap. I'm having like throat problems. It's a nice fragrance, but I find I just get nauseous from it. I don't know if it's because I can't really handle very vanilla, warm fragrances. I need something fresh or fruity or even a little bit floral to wear. When I wear stuff like this, my stomach turns. I just want to vomit. When I smell this, I just get sick. My nose, it curls up. My nails are just, I can't describe how I feel with this fragrance. It's lovely. My sister has worn it and it smells great on her. When I try to wear this, I instantly regret it. I feel sick all day. I feel nauseous. I get such bad headaches. And I don't really get headaches from fragrance because I'm with fragrances all day. I'm spraying everything. I'm spraying some of the strongest fragrances in the world at my cosmetics counter, but this one, it does some special kind of stuff to me. And I don't like it. I can't handle the smell. I know it's a staple, it's a classic. It's the most popular scent from YSL and one of the most popular scents in the world, but I just can't. So if you wear it, you probably smell lovely. But to me, when I smell in the bottle or myself, I'm gonna yak. So that was the last item that everyone loves, but I just seem to dislike or hate. Hate is a strong word, but some of these products I can't stand. And I think we all have those certain beauty products that we've tried them and it's not happening. You need to go. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy, staying 6 feet away from each other, and staying hopeful. We're gonna get through all of this. Thank you again for watching my video. I hope you have an amazing day. And like always, sub it if you love it. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh my God, I'm gonna drop this. If I drop this, I'm not gonna be able to sleep in my room for a month, so I can't be doing that. How many options on the Meta? Like I literally, like, you know when your stomach just turns and you get nauseous? Like, close that shit, I can't. Nope, not today. I had a good lunch, I'm not trying to throw it up. This will be in the thumbnail. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for having this in the thumbnail. It's a random curl. So that's what I want all over my hair. I'm really trying not to put heat or any kind of damage into my hair. And this is what I get. I haven't used heat in my hair for like over, I want to say 4 or 5 months. Still looks like a rat's nest. And I need to cut it, but like, should I do a cutting my own hair video? No, I'm not gonna do that.